Hello guys and welcome back to my YouTube channels. I'll be behind the scenes today. Guys, can you see in this video, this taxi man is attacking another road user. Imagine the amount of road rage. My God, why are people like this? The man feels so... Guys, when you look in the man's face, you can see the outrage of how the man is. Can you imagine? He is attacking that young fella in his vehicle, and it's a lady that was beside him that was trying to get some recording. Can you see the fear that was in that young man's face? And do you know that cabbie, he's not a child. That cabbie is 37 years old. He is 37 years old, guys. And imagine, you get out of your car and you're full of so much rage that you're gonna attack somebody else and behave like that. Guys, let us listen what the Jamaica Constabulary Force is saying, and we'll tune in right back.
PM on April the 26th, 2024, the police were alerted to an incident that occurred along Halfway Tree Road in the vicinity of the National Baking Company. What we gather is that there was a motor vehicle crash between a Toyota Probox motor car and a Pyro motor car. As a result of that crash, the driver of the Toyota Probox motor car became enraged and sought to attack the driver of the Pyro motor car. What the driver of the Probox motor car did was to use an object to hit out the driver door glass of the Pyro motor car. The driver, in an effort to avoid being hurt, had to disembark his vehicle through the passenger front door. Other persons who were on the scene intervened and eventually caused the driver of the Probox motor car, who by then had gone on to arm himself with a machete, to calm down. The police were alerted about the incident, and as a result of that, the driver of the Toyota Probox motor car, Mr. Peter Bramwell, 37 years old, who is an illegal taxi operator of a Kingston address, was taken into custody. He is facing several charges to include disorderly conduct, malicious destruction of property, and assault OB-arm. We have also found 4 traffic warrants for Mr. Bramwell, to include operating motor vehicle without a road license, no motor vehicle insurance coverage, failing to obey police command, and obscured registration plate. There are also 40 other warrants that have been ordered, and we are waiting to collect them, and they will be collected and executed on him. We also did research on the driver of the Mitsubishi Pyro motor car, Mr. Devon Blake. No warrants were found. There were no outstanding tickets for him. It is important to note that Mr. Bramwell, that is the driver of the Probox motor car, also has 61 outstanding tickets. We have to say that it is very important that persons recognize that once vehicles are moving on the roadway, there is the likelihood that there may be a crash. When there is a crash, we cannot resort to aggressive, outrageous, or disorderly conduct. It is a requirement by law for persons to stop when a crash occurs, and for the necessary exchange of information to be made, and for the matter to be reported to the police for investigation. If for any reason a motorist deems that the situation is as such that it is not safe for them to stop, they can proceed directly to a police station.
Guys, hello there, and it's me again. Now we're gonna be listening to this clip from Nationwide. It's the DPP's comments on the Vibes Cartel Privy Council appeal. Guys, we're gonna sit and listen sit and watch and listen together and hear what she's saying, and then you can decide, the kind of country that we are living in. Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe to this video so that we can keep our community growing. So let's listen.
Fallout, Llewellyn's the discussions, comments on Vibes Cartel Privy Council appeal. Heat from the Vibes Cartel Privy Council ruling continue. And this morning, for the first time, the DPP was responding since the judgment came down last Thursday morning. And she was asked by Tona and Ricardo about the advice she gave to the judge in the trial after it was revealed that there was an attempt to bribe the jurors.
DPP, having been told that all of your jurors in 2014 had been offered a $500,000 bribe, why did you not advise the judge that it was probably best to dismiss the jury, which was now obviously tainted?
You see, you are now trying to get me to discuss the matter, and I told you that I didn't wish to.
No, but certainly this point, DPP, is important, because here the law lords are saying you advised the judge that you were prepared to proceed even though you knew that the entire panel, 11 jurors, the forewoman told you, had been offered bribes. Wouldn't that mean in your judgment, DPP, that the entire jury, as the law lords have now found, was contaminated and should have been terminated or discharged?
Well, first of all, I am not the judge.
True, but you gave advice that you were prepared to proceed, and what I'm trying to understand.
You were prepared to proceed.
But why were you prepared to proceed with a jury that was contaminated?
No. All the other factors, that some of which I cannot go into in terms of.
So you were thinking about cost. You were thinking about how long the matter had been going.
We were also thinking of security issues. There were a lot of other issues that we cannot go into the public domain, and what our information from the foreman was, what she was saying, was that all of the attempts had to do with acquittal. Clearly, if it had been the other way, we would have, clearly, given the overriding objective of any case, which is fairness to the accused. But what would have been perhaps planted in the mind of the jurors is, okay, you need to acquit. And remember that these persons, at least two of them, are very famous. So it would have been, as far as the prosecution, when we discussed it, we would have been those ones at a great disadvantage. This is not the first time.
But with the greatest respect, DPP, that's not persuasive, because what I want you to focus on is the fact that the process now had been corrupted and contaminated, and you advised the judge that you were comfortable proceeding with a contaminated and corrupt process.
This is not the first time that I have had to deal with jury tampering.
And be that as it may, in the exercise of your judgment, why did you not see it fit to bring to an end a matter that had been corrupted?
After 64 days of trial?
Isn't the interest of protecting the impartial trial greater than the length of time that had elapsed?
I agree with you on paper, but I have done other cases where there has been jury tampering to the great negative of the prosecution. I have seen cases, I've seen jury inquiries where the juror, having been questioned, it was quite clear that it was either an accused person or an accused person's relative that approached the juror. And the juror was able to indicate to the court that it did not make any difference. He would still be able to have an impartial situation in his mind. I have had the experience. I've prosecuted many cases. And when asked, I have indicated that we don't have any problem. So in other words, we are prepared to take our chances and just try to make sure that you have a very powerful address. But this, what happened in a couple of the cases I've dealt with, didn't happen during summation. it happened before we got to summation. So I have had the experience before of jury tampering. And I have been asked before, what is my view, being the prosecutor in the matter? And even after the inquiry, it's a judgment. It's quite clear that you don't know if the juror is telling you everything about the encounter with the relative of the accused, but you are willing to take the chance nonetheless. So it has happened. I mean, both myself and Mr. Taylor, who was the prosecutor, we didn't drop from the sky. It's not the first case that we are both having to deal with. And in our experience, we have had to deal with cases where you have issues arising.
With the benefit of hindsight, do you regret the submissions you made?
You are not going to get me there. You are not going to get me.
Well, quite an interesting 5 minutes of exchanges there. And the takeaway for me is the DPP seems to be relying on the fact that in her long prosecutorial career, she has made a judgment call, several judgment calls, in a number of instances of jury tampering. And I wonder, does that make it legally correct? It might be a call that has been wrong. Because surely, based on what we now have from the Privy Council, jury misconduct undermines the fundamental principle of the justice system of the accused being entitled to a fair trial. And the fact that you have been doing it several occasions before does not make it right. Those who have been in such matters, do they have cause, reason to wonder, at minimum? It is, Madam DPP, quite a space we are in.
So guys, you can slow the video down and read the comments that some of the people are saying about the DPP. So guys, the Ivani saga continues. This girl, well, at this point, I don't even know if I'm to... matter of fact, it's people business. So I'm just here watching and commenting. I'm not taking none of these things home. These things are not resting on my brain. It's just that it's in a part of the social media world. And we are here to talk about it. No, Ivani, the way home, RT Boss, all of them, they're a bunch of liars. And if people... when you come on the internet, you have to know what to believe. Believe half of what you see and what you hear. Because with these people, you cannot believe everything that you hear. It's just a couple days ago, what's his name? RT Boss came out and he said, Ivani will be coming out of lockup. Ivani get her appeal and this, that and the other. Only to find out Ivani just went back to court. She get locked up because she has still been detained because she have our criminal case or whatever it is going on, our ICE custody battle case or whatever it is. At this point, me have to say, Ivani caused all of this upon herself because she could have used a different route to solve all of this problem. But everybody likes the chaos and the drama and everything, so... You spread the bed hard, you have to lie down the night hard. I mean, sometimes some people go overboard and may critique a bit too harsh. But then who am I to say what they are to say and what not to say? Everybody has their own opinions on what to do or what to say in this Ivani situation. But it's just a sad thing that a baby is involved, and at the end of the day, the only person who is getting hurt is the baby, not the two grown adults. People keep on saying Ivani is young, Ivani is young. When I was Ivani age, I have 3 kids. And yeah, my behavior was nothing like that. So me never young too. When I was 26. Guys, let's listen to what they say. Let's listen to what's on the street in these days. And then we'll be right back.
Ivani Wright court date is May 9, 2024. No bail for Ivani. She will remain in custody until that date.
Guys, you can slow down the videos where you're able to read some of the comments of what the street is saying about the current situation with, the whole Ivani, Howie, and Baby Ice situation. So you can pause the screen and read some of the comments that is on the street. Some of these comments were taken from Instagram. So just have a look and see what is going on. Guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my videos. Thanks for joining the family. Welcome to the community. And let's grow this community together. So guys, like, share, and subscribe as we sit back and we read what these comments are all about. Okay, so let's go. Peace. Hi people, it's me again. and welcome back to my channel. But people, can you imagine how, I don't understand if these people are stupid or whatever, or it's just at this point they'll just be doing anything for views. Because so you have RT Boss now. RT Boss come up on the big worldwide net. I try to tell Ivani fans that they need to paint a witness. They need to be witnessed. RT Boss telling Ivani fans to be witnesses and paint picture to judge that it's all Howie's fault why Ivan is behaving like this. Now people, you see why slackness can't finish. You see why people cannot learn their lessons. You see why bad behavior, when people reprimand bad behavior, they see the person that's reprimanding it as being bad and not the actual person that has committed the act of being bad. Now you go up on the big internet and you look what you tell fans, look what you're telling people to actually do. You're actually telling people to lie and incriminate themselves, to tell a blatant lie on Howie, while we pretend that Ivani is a saint. Lord, give me strength. Ivani is not saint. And we know that Ivani is not saint. But why would you want to take up the law in your... Why would you want to lead the case in your direction? Sit back. If you guys know that Ivani really and truly never do anything wrong, well, the judge will find that. You don't have to... It's come like I'm not give unsolicited advice, as I call, or something like that. Jesus, peace. I can't believe how them people these people, I wonder if sometimes these people forget that they're not actually on a private conversation with the parties. They're on the internet where everything they're saying, even the judge can't see it. Or whoever they have doing the internet game for them. Hey. Guys, I don't know how this Ivani drama are going to play out, but let us see, because at this point, everything just get ridiculous. Everything just gets so ridiculous. Everybody a quarrel. Everybody at this. Everybody at that. Right now, maybe all these persons who are quarreling don't have no interest at all in the girl case or in the girl life. When Ivani come out of jail, Ivani probably cuss off everybody anyway. It's just a good thing. I just take it for entertainment. And these people's problems are really not my problem. I have my own problem to think about. But as I said, if it's juice on the street, I'll be juicing.
Baby. So it's like the whole thing is now, you have to know what I say, but you have to draw the picture, make it look right now, say, the boy make all of this reach. You can terms it. You the fans, you can bail out if it even need witness. The bottom line is, she did go live, and everybody did see where go on. But you don't want to ask her a question. This was a video tape when she licked the vehicle. There was a live video. Like literally, Sierra mashed the vehicle, or there's a video shared that she, or it's just is an allegation stating that she, them have, oh Lord.
Artie, she got proof that she did it, and she got proof that she paid him for it.
Okay, good.
She paid him for the damages that was done. The damage that was done.
From she come out, you know, from she get the bail. One thing we want to pray for, yes? We pray for bail. Text the team. We pray for the bail. Based on the malicious behavior and the status. So we are pray for the bail. And if the bail granted and she come out, she just have to go and fight and run. Bring me to the 2 grand. How much you there now, darling?
I'm at 1,175.
Me da like you for reach the 15. So
guys, we need at least somebody just send me another 20.
Reason to
guys,
come there. She never
clip, you'll be
she
hearing
was
the TikTok
she never get invited to come there, right? That's what's in the thing. So that's why, you know, if she never come back, it would probably only be the damages of the property.
Which is what when we're
you know my face of the reason, sorry for cutting, you know my face of the reason too, also why him go back a file or whatever, because remember, you know, as I say, he never go do whatever, but remember when she went on live, I was talking about, she paid him the money and he was trying to get more money from her, because that's when he did the live, when he clicked back the live about, oh, I don't need your money. because she had already paid him the 900 what he told her.
For reason to come there, she never get invited to come there. Right? That's what's in the, we're not gonna say what she said, but based on what she said, it can be considered as stalking. Yeah. You get what me I say?
Yeah.
Based on her words, it can be.
When I read the document and I saw that part, I said, yeah, that's why he went back and that's why he filed.
Yeah.
Because when he filed it, when he filed it was the 19th, and he come back on life on the 20th, because I'm on the 17th, right? That is how many days before the 19th? That's 2 days before the 19th. Yeah. So when he come up on the 17th,
guys, you will have to slow the video down so you can slowly read it to see what these people are saying about. Some is for Ivani, some of them is not for Ivani, some of them, but everybody is giving their 2 cents. And we can't say nobody not to give their 2 cents, because at the end of the day, this thing is open and it's on the internet. They put it out there. So if they put the tea out there, then we're gonna be having a drink. So let's just read along and see what some of these people are saying. So guys, remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you're a new subscriber, thanks for subscribing. Well, as a matter of fact, we are all new subscribers here because I've just activated the channel again. So all you guys are my new subscribers, and I thank you for tuning in and being here with me as I try to grow my YouTube channel. So as I said, you can check out my other videos. Thanks for liking my videos. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for watching. And peace as we listen to the rest of as we go through and read the rest of these comments. Guys, remember, you can always pause the video and read the comment. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out.